When a lambda function is invoked, along with the output that it produces, there is a log that is available as well. These are the default log statements that the lambda service provides through the CloudWatch logs. You can see the duration which the lambda function took, the billing duration, the memory size, and the max memory used. These logs are useful. They are okay when everything goes all right. But when our lambda function fails, if there is a problem, that is when these logs are very useful. We can't come every time to the console and then access these logs, especially when we have hundreds of lambdas running for millions of requests. We can access the lambda logs always from our local machine as a developer using the SAM command. To get that command, you can go to the readme.md file, search for logs. Here is the explanation for it, and here is the logs statement or command. Go to the command line, SAM logs -n for function name, hello world function is the name of our function, space -- stack -name. We need to tell which stack it is a part of. -- stack -name first lambda. --tail. This is like how we usually tail our logs in a Linux environment. Hit enter and it will grab the CloudWatch logs and it will start tailing those logs. See those? We have the exact information from the last run of our lambda function. Now go to the console, invoke this one more time, and you will see those logs appearing in the tail after a few seconds that it finishes on the console. So it takes some time for the logs to appear on the CloudWatch, and then this guy here gets updated because we are tailing. So it has finished successfully, and we never know because there are so many logs, but let's make sure it fails. So go to the test configuration, go to configure test events. Instead of Bharat here, delete it, send a open bracket and close bracket. Save it and see what happens when we invoke the lambda. Test. That will break it. So we have an error now. Go back to the console here as well. Let's see those logs appearing. It might take some time, but they will appear. There we go. This time we see them because it is an exception. If you scroll up, you can see the entire stack trace. The reason it failed can be understood by looking at the stack trace here. It says cannot deserialize the instance of java.lang.string or cannot deserialize instance of java.lang.string out of start_object token. So it's trying to use the data which we are passing, which is the flower bracket, which we have configured here. And it is trying to convert that into a string because that is what our lambda expects. And that is the reason that exception is thrown. The Jackson library cannot do that serialization for us. So, the deserialization for us, and you see the exception in the stack trace. Isn't that very useful? Now, if you want to make it successful, you can go back, change the configuration, put the earlier data back within double quotes, Bharat. Save. Test, go back to the console. Let's see one more log showing up. Let's make sure it is successful. There we go. By the time I went there and came back, so we have a log from the new run. So it's that simple to access. Remember that command. Again, let me come out of this, hit Control-C to come out. Clear this up. Let me show the command. SAM logs -n function name -- stack -name, the stack name -- tail. You can access not only the lambda functions that we create using SAM from our machine, but you can access logs of any other lambda that was created and run through any other medium.